Hey, I'm Dave.
I'm Mark,
Adam.
And this is Other People's Beer.
where we're raising the quality of beer by lowering the barrier of entry.
And today we have a fantastic special guest, the one and the only Adam Feather. Hey!
Yay!
Happy to be here.
Yeah, so it's a special guest because Adam drove down all the way from PA to spend some festive times with me and my family and his family. And luckily, Mark lives right across the road.
Woohoo!
Oh my goodness. So today we're going to be tasting 3 of Adam's beers that one of them we talked about on the episode where we interviewed you.
Right.
It was the baked beer, and that's exciting.
Yeah.
Hopefully it delivers.
Yeah, I have no doubt. So, as is tradition on the tapping, let's talk about the beer glasses that we're drinking from. So, Mark?
I'm drinking from Dave's beer glass that says Russian Imperial Stout on it.
I forget where that one's from. My friend.
But I love a good Russian Imperial Stout.
Oh,
One of my
so
friends has noticed on Untapped, my top ratings go, my over 4 go to Russian Imperial Stout.
You're more critical than I am. It's like, this is tasty. 5.
Hey, yeah, I don't give 5s, but I don't know if I should.
What about 4.9s?
4 9s.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Because I haven't paid. It's only you can only get to 4.75.
Fair enough.
Unless you're a fair paying member, then you
Did
can
I
get
pay?
4.9. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Untapped. It's a good tool.
Yeah. And I'm drinking, you can't really tell anymore because it's been well loved, but this is a Southern Growl glass with the quote, hold on just so I can say, "Good people drink good beer" by Hunter S. Thompson. So, one of my favorite beer glasses, and that is why you can't see the label anymore. Adam.
Mine says Mutiny Bay.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's my brewery, and also that's now your glass. We were
It's
talking.
now my glass.
It's
Thanks,
mine.
Dave.
Wow.
So, all right, what are we starting off with today? Also, while Adam is getting that different background, I kind of wanted to show off my my new brewing system. I've been working on it for a while. As I teased previously, hopefully I'll have a little bit more temperature control once I get the electrical brewing system actually up and running. Right now, it is just an electrical brewing system with just throw it on the ground, with gas burners. So 3/4 of the way.
I hadn't even thought about that. I know it's electrical, but there's gas on it.
Yep.
Nice.
All right. So these beers came all the way from Pennsylvania with love and care. Actually, when we unloaded your car last night, these were the first things in the house.
Yeah.
Adam's like, "Children, go away. Where's the beer?"
Right. Praying to God that they're carbonated still.
Yeah.
So
Right.
this is the Oktoberfest.
So this is the baked one that you did.
It's a baked. There's actually 2 baked beers.
Oh boy, oh boy,
So
oh boy.
this one was supposed to be more in the Oktoberfest style, where the other one is more of a free for all.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. So.
And this is the one we were talking about on the
Yes.
right?
Yes. I may have deviated significantly from the interview, but you know.
That's fine. That's fine.
And so for people that might be seeing this first time, when you say a baked beer, do you stick the beer in the oven and just let
Yeah,
it
so I
rise?
pretty much. It smells like bread. I do for this one I did an infusion mash, and then I baked it in a roasting tray for about 3 to 4 hours, about 350.
The mash.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I took it and
So you do. So again, you do a normal mash, right? And then you bake it, and then you.
continue on with the brewing process.
So
at
do you
that point.
boil it or do you?
No, there's no. I make hot tea.
There you
The
go.
hot tea runs through it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then, so you sparge out all the sugars and stuff, add your hop tea, and then ferment and
Right.
enjoy.
Wow.
Right. And the point of the baking it, as you may know, is that instead of roasting the starches, we're roasting sugar, so it gives that sweet caramel goodness.
Oh, I'm
So-
excited.
So let's open it up and look how flat it is.
That's fine. We'll pretend. We'll add fizz in post.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's flat.
That's fine. It'll be great.
Oh no, there's that.
Yeah.
That's
Hey.
fun. Yes.
I don't know why I'm the middleman here. That seems like a poor decision on my part.
That is.
Thank you.
Poor decisions.
It's poor. Poor decisions. Nice.
There you go. All
This
right.
is pouring.
So it smells malty, caramely.
Ooh. I could drink a lot of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a friend who visits every couple weeks, and this is his go-to.
Yeah.
So, wherever you are, Colin, cheers.
So I get the malt, but it tastes. I guess it's the baking maybe that makes it. I want to say breadier, but not in a bad way. Like it's a
Yeah.
really pleasant. I could taste the yeast roll maybe, but
You know, like a big like Thanksgiving dinner roll.
Yeah,
Kind
but
of like a little bit of buttery creaminess, but not a buttery flavor.
very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that. But it sounds so weird when you put that in.
Yeah,
a beer.
yeah,
Like,
essentially.
No, but it's a
No,
good
no,
thing.
this is a good thing. It's like
We'll
you know
call
all
that
those
off
off flavors.
flavors.
No, none of those. Right? It's not it's not buttery in a bad way. It's buttery in a good way.
Yeah.
I will say I kind of wish we chilled it before we did this
Okay.
because it's room temperature and I
That's
can
true.
definitely tell a difference.
So
Oh,
when it's chilled, what do you notice differently?
Tastes a little more fresher, crisper
Okay.
maybe.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Normally my garage is like this time of year is cold enough to keep all of our fruits and vegetables and stuff out here without sucking up room in the refrigerator.
Yep.
This year's been a little weird.
70 degrees.
Yeah, it's terrible. I'm actively sweating. So
I was wearing a sweater yesterday up in Pennsylvania.
Well, I could definitely.
this is really good. It's very
so
good.
it's definitely I can taste Oktoberfest, but it's different. I like the baked.
Yeah,
That's neat.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's so good. Good
So-
job.
Do you want the free for all or the kind of free for all next?
Well, isn't the kind of free for all like 1,000,000%?
Yes.
Let's do the all free for all first. I don't want to be broken. We are making beer today, so oh geez.
That one's excited.
Let me help out with that.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
I was worried about it being carbonated. Man.
Okay.
You just mix the two of them together and be fine.
I know.
So.
That's not how carbonation works.
No, that's totally how it works.
Ooh. Maybe apple, but not the off flavor apple.
I mean, it does look like a cider. It's now that you said apple,
Oh,
like,
wow.
Totally
like
does.
a nice mulled cider.
It kicked while I was pouring it, so there might be some
That's
leftover goodness
awesome.
in there.
That's
It's a hazy,
Yes.
hazy October.
That's what I said. Now this is an Oktoberfest. I don't know what I was calling it.
What just happened in my mouth?
It's I made this one before the Oktoberfest. This is one of my first introductions into baked beer.
okay.
So it was, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to take some of that. How do you say it? Quebec? Is that the
Yeah, khakis.
Oh,
Quebec.
is that what that is?
Quebec Lutra with some baked stuff and a bit of
Oh man.
LME to spike the ABV a bit.
So I don't know if you guys find this, but with the Quebecese, so Quebec is
It's
the
Norwegian.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's a hot fermenting. Let's call it a perennial.
and it does
yeast.
it a lot faster, right?
Oh yeah.
It likes it hot and it's done in 4 days versus however many weeks.
That's
Okay.
what we're gonna do with this one
And
today.
it seems drier in my mouth when I drink it, in a good way. I like in a palate cleansing way,
Yeah.
which I'm getting from this.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
okay.
my goodness.
Very sweet.
I don't even know what.
It
I'm
is
at a-
sweet.
I'm at a loss.
Almost
It's
cinnamon
sweet,
notes. I'm tasting
but
some
tart
cinnamon.
and dry.
Right. It's
Yeah.
like a celebration.
It's like a celebration. It's a celebration of like somebody leaving. Right? And it's like, hey, welcome.
Tell us don't hit you on the
Bye.
way out.
Yeah.
So it's a good holiday beer.
this
When
is
the family
really
comes
good,
over to
Adam.
visit, I like it a lot. Yeah.
This is very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, any difference? I mean, it was grain, Quebec, and baked. I mean, it wasn't like were there specialty grains that were
Or even like specialty hops, because I'm.
because
I have to get back to you on that one.
That's fine.
It was-
Okay,
I
that's
actually
fine.
took the recipe with me.
That's
but
fine.
I don't
It's-
remember.
If you
just
just
a
send me the
different
recipe,
flavor.
I'll put it in the show notes. And then
Yeah, well,
we can tell
that's what
what
show
it is.
notes are for.
Right.
No, this
Read
is
them.
it. Just has such a different flavor.
I know also
That's
it
really-
is heavily aged. I made this back in February.
This is,
Yeah.
dude.
I love that.
Oh,
beer.
man.
That's great.
I don't have the patience.
Well, it kicked.
Well,
So we
when you only
to-
have 3 taps and you have 4 kegs, you know.
I got yelled at. You were there when I got yelled at for having 5 stouts on tap. Talk about poor decisions.
So for one of the Christmas Day things that my family asked me to do is a meat pie, and I have a Guinness steak and bacon meat pie that I like to make a lot. And I was in the supermarket to get the Guinness and the other ingredients. I realized I have 3 stouts on tap. And Dave has 5 stouts on tap. I don't need a Guinness.
Not at all.
So,
Or do you?
no, it was because I need the keg. So
Oh,
I was like,
that's
oh,
fair.
this is a
Okay.
great way
Yeah,
to get a
yeah.
mixing bowl and pour the beer into the mixing bowl.
No,
Right.
Let it.
That's great.
It was actually really good.
I just bought some soap. It's oatmeal stout type soap. You can make soap with your
Oh.
beer.
Oh, I could. I have to learn how to make soap. I don't think I need any more hobbies.
I think it's you make a fire, you take the ash, turn it into lye, and
That's already too many
pour some
steps.
beer into it, and
Too
put it on
many
your body.
steps, Adam. I don't think that's
I'll
how
just
that
pour the
works.
beer on my body.
You
Is
can
that
do
the
that.
same thing?
Yes.
I mean, as long as it's an IPA, it's antimicrobial, right?
My goodness.
This is
And
not.
you smell great.
Don't take this for any
Not doctor
hygiene
approved.
or doctor
No,
approved.
yeah.
We're not.
If you do, we want to know how it worked out.
yes, but strictly we're telling you don't.
Yeah.
But if you do,
Yeah.
all right. So this is the big mishmash.
Yes, I called this one Big Red, even though
Oh yeah.
it didn't live up to its name because Big Red is cinnamon and everything
That's what
like
I thought
that.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do any of that.
Oh okay.
It's actually a brown. I don't know what I was thinking.
It's actually got saison yeast in it, and it's two Irish stout
fun.
kits combined.
Oh, nice. So,
So
a lot
I-
of fermentables.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff with yeast. Okay.
I think I put, well, I shouldn't say that. I probably put too much roasted barley into it,
Mhm.
but I mean, aside from that, it worked out pretty good.
So I think that this is probably inspired by our adventures with young Edward Teach, right?
Absolutely.
So Adam and I, when we first started brewing together, we, as everybody does, right? We were just doing extracts, and
Look at that head.
he accidentally got 2 extract kits, and he tried to return one. They were like, "Nah, don't worry about it."
Should we say thank you, Northern Brewer? Is
Thank
that-
you, Northern Brewer. But we took, I don't know, was it a bourbon barrel, something or another, and we made 5 gallons out of this 10-gallon batch, and it was so sugary and boozy that it killed all of the yeast. So I took it, put it in my freezer, much to the chagrin of everybody in my house, and froze it, drained off the alcohol. So I think that's kind of like an ice beer, like a bock.
Eisenbach? Something like that?
Sure.
Or,
Sounds right.
Yes.
Confidence.
So did
That's
that.
the lowering the barrier of entry for beer.
You don't have to know the
makes
technical
sense.
terms, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Eisenbach sounds like ice beer,
Yeah.
German.
That's
be-
actually kind of where it came from.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
right.
All right.
So anyway, we did that, but the alcohol and the sugar, the brown, like the liquor aspect of it, was you could, like it literally would put hair on your chest. It was so good.
Is that the one that a babysitter drank? Or is that
No,
a
no,
story?
that's a different story, and that was him.
That was
Yeah,
that.
that was a
was
different
you.
story. That was totally me.
We'll get to that one.
No,
First,
as far as Eddie goes, the first time I drank Eddie, I was sitting
Edward Teach,
down,
yeah.
Edward Teach,
Black
drank it, got up off my chair, stumbled, and looked at my wife like, I think I'm drunk.
One pint.
One pint.
One pint. Right.
And it was
so,
was that the beer you guys did, or was
yeah.
it-
Yeah,
So
that
that was the double
my
batch, and
goodness,
it
yeah.
came in at like 17%, but I
was-
couldn't quite tell what it was.
And you
Because-
couldn't taste the alcohol.
No.
That's so dangerous.
Yeah.
But it was.
And great.
I did it.
Dangerous.
We ended up making it kind of like what you would do with a Dogfish Head 120, right? Where you just kept adding sugars and stressing the yeast. But yeah,
Fun. Edward Teach.
Edward Teach.
Edward Teach. Is there rye in here too?
Probably.
Nice. Thank you, because that makes my sister-in-law look like I'm actually doing study. Thank you.
But,
I like
I
that.
probably should have read the recipes before doing this again.
No, that's fine.
Like I said, each of these were
I'm
about
getting,
a year ago.
yeah, I'm getting the spiciness of the rye,
Mm.
and then like the booze is hitting me right here.
Booze is there, and I just feel the.
Is it caramely? But it is
Lighter body than I would have expected, which is
Yeah.
not bad. I mean,
and it's
like,
exquisitely clear. You guys can't really see it, but
Yeah,
I can see all the way through my glass.
which is
That's for. This is good. This is very good. I
Thank you.
can't have more than one because I
No.
have beer to make today.
Yes.
But
I don't.
you're gonna go
I
home
just
for
have
lunch
driving
with-
and stuff. To
Ah,
do.
yeah. That's why you have children, old children.
They all have licenses now.
Uber, Lyft.
Yep, we have that too.
There you go.
Mm. This is a
Oh,
very
this is a
good
good one to
workout.
end on, yeah.
Very good work.
So the first was an Oktoberfest.
Yep.
The second was Oktoberfest free.
It was a. Hey, I'm gonna brew some beer.
Let's call it a June Fest.
Sure.
Sure.
Except-
July Fest.
It was made in February.
February. Yeah.
February Fest.
Yeah.
February.
Marzen,
Oh, I see.
February.
Mars and ooh, we call it.
Okay,
we
about
pretend.
Okay, pretend Mars.
February is a useless month anyway. Can we all agree?
It really
I
is.
mean,
So
like-
long for a short month too.
I know. That's where I was born, but
Oh.
Other than me.
Truly useless.
Other than me. Truly useless.
It served its purpose. Now we can move
Once.
on.
Once. Sin.
My wife was actually born February too, so it served its purpose twice. Yeah,
okay.
so.
Twice in a millennia or two?
Yeah.
And to you, sweet watcher who was born in February,
You two.
Cheers.
You two. Hey. But other than us.
So, Oktoberfest, a Marzen, Feb something.
Pre-Marzen?
Loose riding by the seat of your pants, I guess.
Well,
Whatever
that's
that
so
saying
much of
is.
brewing. And then this is a stout, imperial stout.
That's
What
the
was it called?
double red.
It was supposed to be 2 Irish stouts combined
Oh,
with
it's
a
2
wine.
Irish stouts.
So
Okay,
maybe
that's
it's
why
Irish
it's-
turned Russian.
That's awesome. An Irish.
The Red
Imperial
Irishman.
Yeah, Irish imperial stout. There we go.
Well, that's yeah, like the Irish comrade.
Mm,
Oh,
there we go.
I love naming beers. That's one of the best parts.
so
of this.
whimsical.
And
Yes.
one of the only things I miss from bottling is not making the labels anymore because they don't fit on the keg the same way and nobody gets to see them.
No, but I mean, you get a white or a chalkboard.
We can do that. So yeah. But I used to do labels like for I had a Bach, and so I had Martin Luther on the front of that one. Bach of Age, as I called it. So there's just
It was better
It's
than Bacavalian.
Yeah.
yes, but
Also fun.
also fun. Mm.
Mm.
Well, thanks for coming all this way for
Yeah,
an
just
episode.
for
of
this.
Yeah,
Other
I
people-
was on to go now. Back to Pennsylvania.
have
a
See
good
you
ride.
guys.
Kendall, pack up a car.
Be sure to have a designated driver.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She'll love driving 12 hours.
Yeah, no problem.
Good.
Okay, hon, we're done.
Dave and I did the thing. We're gonna go.
Yeah, it's done.
This is good. Anything else we should tell our viewers? Listeners for the podcast folks?
I mean, check out our artwork from actually Adam's lovely wife, Kendall Feather. It's a
That's the Kendall?
that's the Kendall.
That's a
Oh.
Kendall.
That's the Kendall. Yeah. Fantastic work. We have stickers. If you send us an email with, episode suggestions or contacts for people we can interview, we'll send you a sticker. Actually, our production. What are we calling him?
Assistant?
Not assistant. He's the head
Chief?
of production.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our head of production, Jake, who's actually filming this one right now, developed a new intro and outro for
Yes.
us, and you'll be hearing it on this episode.
Yes.
Oh, that's right, I did.
Yeah, you did. And then I guess as always, rate, review, subscribe, whatever it is you do to make us get sponsors.
Well, and thanks to everybody that's listened because it's because of
absolutely.
your word of mouth that other people are listening. So other people's beers on all the podcast feeds
Yep.
and other. What is our
Oh,
email?
the email is otherpeepsbeer@gmail.com.
That's good.
And yeah, again, thank you everybody to echo Mark. Like this started out because we were bored and there was a pandemic.
And it keeps having legs, which is
It's
great.
yeah, it's fun. Legs, get it?
Yeah, see?
Hey, so punny, so punny. But that's more for wine, isn't it? Well, I mean this beer.
Well,
had
there
legs.
could be this beer
had
definitely had legs.
It's
Yeah.
big old gams.
And remember, hashtag smarter than Mark, hashtag smarter than Dave too, if you have that.
But anyway, thank you very much for everybody who is, new subscribers, listeners, watchers on our YouTube. Thank you very much. And as always, I guess I'm Dave.
Not Mark.
And sometimes
Adam?
I have fun. I don't know what's our
Cheers.
Prost.
Cheers.
All right. Thank you, Jake. So one more thing. If you want to check out Jake on BandLab, it's at DJ Little Jake, which is funny because he's 11 and almost 6 foot tall. But also he's fantastically talented. And as other than the title, here's Jakey doing Ode to Joy on BandLab.
Well, no, that one's not good. Don't do that one.
Okay, all right. We'll do the bloop. I know the bloop is good. And for more, please check out at DJ Little Jake on BandLab.